Hare Krishna, welcome everyone for the Saturday, for the Wednesday class. So while the devotees are joining, we will just go over the Guru Vandana, and then we will get into the scripture. Sri Radhika Priyamana Ramanavaram वरदायक किङ्करी श्रेयजनं जनगोपिकदास्यक प्रेममयं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदम् आदिकोमलकाञ्चन गोपीपदं पदसेवकभाग्यं ददात परम् परगोकुलजनमनदास्यदरं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं निजनेशकभजमन भावमयं मयकारुणि भक्तबान्धवरं वरमञ्जरी भावनदास्यदयं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं रसरासरसीकरं यचितं चितभोषक अमृतवाणीधरं धरणीपर उत्तमसाधुजनं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं मम नाविकपदि गुरुं सर्वगतिं गति तव पदसेवकयास्यकरम् करुणामय जगद्गुरुचरणभुवं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं श्रीरूपसनातनवर्गवरं वरवामनविक्रमसख्यगणं गणभक्तिप्रज्ञानपरमगुरुं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं मम गुरुनारायण स्वामी पदं पदमङ्गलरूपदाट्यचरं शरणागतरागभक्तिधरं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं जगत्स्वामी महराशिक्षगुरुं गुरुवात्सलभावकश्रेयभवं भवभगवती कान्तियाजयतिं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं प्रणमामि युग गुरुपादपदं जय जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जगद्गुरु श्रील प्रभुपदा. So we'll start the class. So we are so grateful for this Sri Guru Darshana. By the mercy of Premananda Prabhu, we are able to have this biography of Gurudev, which is not ordinary. We are so lucky. Anyway, so okay, all right, let us start the class. So last week, we just touched base on the prediction for, actually not the prediction, but the message from Lord Shiva to Bhaktivinoda Thakur that somewhere down the line there will be acharyas coming in 3 generations, and one will come with the foundation, and then after that the Raganuga Bhakti is going to be really given by another Mahatma. So why it is mentioned in this book is, it is exactly what has happened. If you really go through all these stages, is really amazingly coinciding, because Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj came to really put the foundation, and then after that Raganuga Bhakti came. That is Ajal Gurudev is actually is giving. Anyway, so now we'll continue going through some pages of the book, and then today the focus is going to be how Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami Maharaj is going to take all the devotees to the Navadvip Parikrama. There are, of course, these 9 islands. So it's going to be nice. So it's a revision of whatever that we have really done. So it's a very, very unique opportunity. Anyway, so over the next 10 years, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura established 64 temples. 64 actually. 64 temples, monasteries, and centers, and initiated tens of thousands into the line of pure bhakti during his tours and pilgrimage throughout India. Because if you see that, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura wanted to give Raga Bhakti. But his idea is, first you have to give Vaiti Bhakti, and then only Raganuga Bhakti can be given. So this is very important. We cannot really jump to the college without going through the school. So this we have to be very careful, because bhakti is bhakti, because we have Vaiti Bhakti and then the Raganuga Bhakti. We have to understand that we have to go in steps. Anyway, so he also, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura we are talking about now. So he sent so many preachers all over the place. And one of them was Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. So he went to the Western countries, and he wanted to simplify this whole, because if you really try to give these as it is, then people will run away. So he intelligently, he really started this organization in a way that it was actually suited for the Westerners. So that is why if you see that, mostly they are all Westerners are really happily harvesting these wonderful, the thing that Swami Maharaj has really done. And now, but the thing is, it's also said that when he was really preaching this, saying that Vaishnavism is the topmost, above all the Brahmanas, a lot of people are not happy. A lot of people are not happy. So that really made a lot of frictions. And Srila Prabhupada, that is, whenever I say Srila Prabhupada, it is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura. Because somebody gave this Prabhupada title to Swami Maharaj, and then totally everything is confused. So, but anyway, so Srila Prabhupada composed 108 maxims for the votaries at large, and also he was leading so all his properties, because he was really renounced, completely renounced, and then how all these matas, all the temples, everything can be maintained. So that is when Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami really came to rescue. And then eventually, they actually started something called Gaudiya Vedanta Samhiti. This Gaudiya Vedanta Samhiti is basically just a ditto of Rupa Goswami and Jiva Goswami. They really started, in fact. So they were just reigniting that on April 1940, on the day of Akshaya Tritiya. So who are the main pillars there? Abhayacharanara Bhakti Vedanta Prabhu, that is Swami Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada, right? That is Swami Maharaj. Sajana Sevaka, who is that? That is Vamana Maharaj. And Narayana Chatterjee, another one, another great devotee. They were the founding members and signees. He established the Samhitya on Akshaya Tritiya, which is considered the most auspicious day in the Vedic calendar to begin a venture. See, he next established Devananda Gaudiya Math in Navadvip. So this Devananda Gaudiya Math is very, very, very important. Very important in the sense because Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami was really so involved in this Devananda Gaudiya Math in Navadvip. Anyway, then once he was there, by the time what happened then, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura left this world. He was in December 1936, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakura indicated that he would soon depart from the world. And then, so he departed. What was the date that I really talked about that before. Yes, disappearance was 1937. Yeah, so 1937 he is gone. So now this is, then after that what happened was, one night, Prabhupada, that is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, came in the dream of Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami Maharaj after he departed. Now you must take sannyasa. Your name will be Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Maharaj. And Prabhupada had tried to give him sannyasa many times, but senior devotee said, if Vinoda, that is Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami Maharaj, become sannyasi, who will maintain all the temples? So somebody has to, because as soon as somebody takes sannyasa, the problem is, it is not going to be effective unless somebody is designated to really take care of the matas, because sannyasis all completely renounced. So it's going to be tough. So that is why it was actually getting delayed, and now it was finally he said, yes, you take. And then in the dream that he told Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami Maharaj, and in this is 1940. So when did 1937 Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura left the world, and this is happening on 1940. So 1940, then Sri Vinoda Bihari accepted sannyasa on Vishwarupa Purnima in the town of Katwa. Katwa, what is the famous about Katwa? Katwa is a place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also took sannyas. It's a very famous place. So last time when we were there, it was, oh my God, it was a lot of vibrations. Very important place for us. Okay, and then he started, spreading this Krishna consciousness, and especially the whatever that his Gurudev wanted to give, he was going all over the place. Now his god brother and sannyasa disciple Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj spread the Krishna conscious movement to every corner of the earth. He then was preaching. So he then, Srila Gurudeva, now we are talking about our Gurudev, developed the mission in an unprecedented manner, propagating Braja Bhakti worldwide, thus fulfilling the desire of the Guru Varga. Okay, so Swami Maharaj came to give the foundation. That's what the dream was, the dream of Lord Shiva to Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Foundation will come. And then after that, the Raga Bhakti will come. That is exactly what happened. Swami Maharaj, even though he is Raganuga, but he did not give everything. So he was still targeting only Vaikuntha Bhakti, Vaikuntha, Bhakti only. Then only Gurudev came, and then he changed everything. Gurudev's teaching, of course, they are teaching the same thing, but our Gurudev was actually giving a higher taste of the whole thing. So that was caused a lot of misunderstanding, etc. That is their problem. Because you have to understand, everybody is not going to make it to the university. Schools are everywhere. Millions or trillions people will go to school. That is common. That is basic. But not everybody, all the trillion people are going to go to university. So no, it's not that way. So the way that is going on is the way it is. Like Lord has really, Lord wanted that to really go. So we cannot really argue that, why you are actually so inimical to our Gaudiya Math or vice versa. No. There is a purpose for that. We cannot really, mix the, school and colleges together in one class and then preach them. It's not going to work. That is why when they approached our Gurudev and they said, please take care of, take the position in the ISKCON and, lead us. It came. It's there. Our Gurudev said, no. That is not my mission at all. My mission is different. Swami Maharaj's mission is one and my mission is different. And anyone who really wants the higher taste, then I will help them. That is exactly the arrangement between Swami Maharaj and our Gurudev. So this is very important to understand. We cannot really mix them. We cannot really come to saying that you both are same. No, it's not same. University is different. Schools are different. We cannot really preach the same thing. So that we have to understand. Now we are getting into that chapter number 20, pilgrimage of the 9 sacred islands. That is the main topics that we are planning to cover for today. Every year, Srila Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami Maharaj organized pilgrimage to numerous holy sites in and around Navadvip Dham. No small endeavor. Acharya Kesari organized prasada and accommodation for thousands of pilgrims. 4 months of preparation from November to February culminated in the celebration of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance day. Acharya Kesari organized preaching caravans that toured throughout Bengal and all the states of India. So anyway, so here what I'm going to summarize few of the things. He was so dedicated. And Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami is so stamina. His stamina is very strong. And he will really take everybody to parikrama all the way, starting the preparation, organizing, managing, everything he will do. At the same time, everybody will be, after coming back from the parikrama, they all will feel so tired. So tired, they want to have same rest or something. But Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami Maharaj never takes any rest. 24 hours a day, he's all working without any tiredness at all. This is very, very strange. That is basically what we are talking about here. He won't even, even for taking prasad, he won't have time. The devotees and then all the disciples, everybody will come in. Please, Maharaj, take prasadam. He said, I am coming. Just I will finish this, just 1 minute. And it goes on and goes on. Then that finishes, something else comes and somebody else comes. Like that. And then many days he does not even have any time to take prasadam. Because he was completely immersed in the seva. This is what the real seva is. What is that? For whom he is doing? He is doing for his guru. Because he is really propagating all the ideologies of his guru. So this is very important. He is completely dedicated. And sometimes they were asking, how come you never take any rest? And you are actually working so hard with this thing and with so much of power. Where is the power coming from? He said power comes from Almighty, from Krishna, and especially Radharani. Power, they are the power souls. We are nothing. We are just puppets only. So he used to say the same thing, and at the same time, chanting will be also going on. Now another thing was, this is amazing. Now because now we think, oh yeah, I am doing a lot of Guru Seva, then I can really reduce the chanting. Okay, of course that is up to every individual. But 64 rounds is the minimum. And the other his own disciples, And sometimes they were not able to really make the round. What what Bhakti Prachana Keso Goswami will do? Give me your bead bag, bead bag, I will chant for you. He used to chant because the disabled is so tired, working or whatever. So this is the power. Where is the power coming? It was a big surprise for big wonder for everybody how he could work 24 hours a day. Anyway, so now we are going to go through some of the highlights of the Navati Parikrama. Okay, so it is like our virtual Parikrama. Just relax and then enjoy. So I have a feeling because we cannot really cover all the 12, 13 pages that we have here as part of this chapter 20, pilgrimage of the 9 sacred islands. But we will do maybe at least maybe 40% or something. We'll see. Okay, so first comes Gotruma. Okay, now I am going to read because I don't want to leave any detail also. But at the same time, I will highlight wherever this is necessary. On the first day of Navadvipdham Parikrama, Acharya Keshari led the pilgrims from Devananda Gaudiya Math to Gotruma Dvipa. See, that's what the Gotruma is. That I really put the thing as a heading. With the accompaniment of Nama Sankirtana and the deity of Mahaprabhu on a decorated palanquin in the front of the party. Yeah. So, I have been there, with my Gurudevs, the organized parikrama several times actually, Navadvip. What we do is, we will have a palanquin, and on the palanquin, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's nice deities was nicely decorated. It's quite tall actually, nice. And they'll be carrying all the way completely all the places. And then whenever there is a place to stop there, Gurudev will actually give lecture, and then we'll continue. But most of the time, the thing is, it will be Hindi or Bengali. But at the same time, it's so organized that everybody can actually get a FM radio. It's cheap. I mean, they really sell it there, cheap, and there will be every language. There will be channel. So they will give what language you want to listen. Okay, I want to listen in Russian or something. Oh, Russian channel is like 55.5 FM, something like that. They will give. There's a sheet they give. So you just tune, and those translators will be actually going on. I mean, because Gurudev is very great organizer. Of course, we are hearing from about Bhakti Prajana Keso Goswami Maharaj. Our Gurudev same again, perfect organizer. And he will take care of every single, single detail in such an extent, then there won't be any failure. And he will have backups. Suppose something happens, and another thing was also, he also wants to engage the sannyasis, wherever that is necessary, he will ask the sannyasis to speak. But surprisingly, he will not give that in advance. No. All of a sudden, you really talk about this one. That's it. That's why sannyasis are to be always scared for our Gurudev, because anytime they are. Anyway. Okay, so this Gotruma has something related to Lord Indra, because Surabhi Gau is coming. Surabhi, who is actually Kamadhenu, the mother of all the cows, she was actually doing tapas in this place for a long time. And also there is something related to the Markandeya Rishi. Okay, that's why let me go through a little more detail. After Indra, the demigod of king, made the offense of sending a deluge on Braja for 7 days. Basically he made all the heavy rains and thunderstorms, everything to really destroy the Vrindavan. After he found out that Krishna, that small baby boy Krishna, diverted his Indra Puja to the Giri Govardhan. You all know the story. So now this Indra, after he really saw that he really failed, then he was so ashamed he asked Brahma, "Oh Lord, what can I do? Please tell me what can I do? I want to beg for forgiveness." But he said, then Brahma, and Brahma told him that Krishna would, like in the the same Krishna where he was offending, will also appear as Gaura Sundara in the beautiful Navadvip Dham and would drown all beings in the flood of divine love. So, okay, so anyway, so in the story, short of the story is, so Surabhi, he really called Surabhi cow, and Surabhi, as a mother, she was really walking front, and then Indra was at the back, and when he wanted to get forgiveness from Krishna because of the blunder that he really did to try to destroy Vrindavan. So then, once that is done, then eventually Surabhi cow actually begged forgiveness on behalf of Indra, and then finally Indra also offered some prayers, and then he really offered puja and called him Govinda, and there is the Govinda Kunda just near the at the foothill of Greek Govardhan, where the puja, the Abhishek was really happening using Airavada, the elephant carrier. He was the one who was really pouring all the water from the nearby lake, what the Manasi Ganga, etc. Anyway, so now here, how Navadvipa coming in the picture is, this Surabhi, after that, she said, I am not going to go back now. I want to stay in Vrindavan until Lord Krishna really finishes all the pastimes. So she was staying all the way there, and when after Krishna left, then she actually came to this Navadvip Dham, and he continued his. So basically, she performed tapas. She was praying. So Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and Gauranga Mahaprabhu gave darshan also. Okay. So that is this place, which is Gotruma. So Bhakti Pranjana Kesava Goswami Maharaj, according to this route, he really took everybody first to this Gotruma. Also, this Gotruma is the place where this is another history again. This happened before, long time back. And this Surabhi doing tapas at this place is not just happened once. It is always happening in every yuga or whatever yuga cycle. So when the earth was once submerged in the waters of devastation at the end of a kalpa, so one kalpa means 4.32 billion years, billion earth years. So that time Markandeya Rishi, a very famous sage, was dashed and hurled by the waves until he lost consciousness. He floated to Gotruma and was cited by Mother Surabhi. That time she was here, because this Navadvip Dham is eternal. It cannot be really destroyed by these devastations. So there are several places that will not really cannot be destroyed. Vrindavan, Navadvip Dham, and then also Jagannath Puri Dham. These are all not ordinary dham. It will never, it cannot be demolished, destroyed at the time of the dissolution. Anyway, so Surabhi, by seeing this Markandeya Rishi, just got totally unconscious and then floating around, seeing the pralaya, and he was wondering what is going on. And Surabhi brought him out of the water and revived him with her heavenly milk. Regenerated Markandeya Rishi looked about in amazement at the beautiful forest in the 32-mile area of Navadvip. He asked Surabhi, Mother, although the entire earth is inundated, this paradise is untouched in the middle of the fierce sea. How did this come to pass? How can this happen? And where am I? Oh, then Surabhi told, Oh, blessed sage, you are here only by the Lord's grace. This transcendental land is known as Navadvip Dham and is beyond material nature. It cannot be seen with somatic vision. These 9 sacred islands are the locus of the pastimes of the Golden Lord Gaura Sundara. Now then he was asking about these about who is Gaura Sundara. Can you really please tell me more about Gaura Sundara and about this wonderful place? And then for that Surabhi was really explaining about the glory of this Navadvip Dham. So he was saying that yes, so it's a Radha Krishna combined form is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and this Dham is a hidden Vrindavan, etc. All those details that's really told. Then Markandeya Rishi joyfully accepted Surabhi's advice and performed bhajana here. So because Surabhi Kaur was saying, why don't you really sit here and then do tapas here? And he accepted and performed bhajana here. So in due course, he realized Mahaprabhu's mercy and felt this life successful. So anyway, so eventually he got a darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also looks like. So, okay. Then Navadvip, there are several islands. These are 9 islands that then as we are talking about here. But if you really see the whole Ganga, who is trying to really join the sea, coming all the way from the Himalayas, that area, coming all the way down. But when she was really coming to the ocean, she does not want to leave this Navadvip Dham, because she knew that this is the holy place, that I should not actually leave this place. So she was encircling, and finally Varuna gave, and then he was begging Ganga Devi, please come and then merge in the water of mine. That is the ocean. So then little portion was actually given there, but there are a lot of water still all around this Navadvip only. Okay. So anyway, so this is just a overview only. And also if we see that Bhakti Vinod Thakur had a bhajan kutir in this same Gotruma. So he always sings there, Gotruma Vasi. So he sings in various his bhajans. You can actually see this is the place where he lived. This is his home. And what you see on the right side is his temple. So where he was worshipping Gaur Gadadhar, Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Gadadhar Pandit. That is how here. So even if you really go even now, you will see the same deities are there on the other side. If you really go there, you see on the other side facing, then you will see. Anyway, okay. Then next the Parikrama party went to Swarna Vihara. So what is this Swarna Vihara? So this Swarna Vihara is okay. So in the Satyuga there lived a king named, okay. Oh, but anyway, I'm not putting slide for that one. This is Harekrishna. Okay, Swarna Vihara is, there was a king. His name was Swarna Sena, who ruled the area. He was the king in this area. So Narada Rishi once approached him and instructed him to be detached from the worldly life and to worship the Lord. Narada Muni said, "O king, although human life is brief, very rare, if properly utilized, it can grant the highest attainment of reaching the highest destination. But alas, you are ignorantly wasting your precious days in the pursuit of temporary pleasures. What will happen to your relatives and subjects when you die? Do you think that they are also going to come with you? Do you think you can carry your wealth with you on your journey after death? Even if you attain heaven, you must fail to, again fall down to earth again when all your pious merits, everything, they're all exhausted. And this, in the case of, impersonal liberation, Brahman, everybody is actually fooling everybody. So that's not the real liberation at all. That is spiritual suicide. So he was asking, if you want eternal happiness, take shelter of a spiritual master and practice devotional service. This process grants the supreme bliss of pure love. You are fortunate to live in Navadvipam, where offenses are not considered. In the future, Krishna will appear here as Gaurasundara and drown the world in love. Renounce your material attachments and just worship Gaurahari. Narada Muni, not only Narada Muni, all our Guru Parampara is saying the same thing. But if you really try to tell like this, nobody wants, because everybody wants this devotion as the second priority. Everybody wants devotion as the second priority. This is the problem. So what we should do is, we should really keep the devotion as the first priority. So that means, suppose there is a Harikatha coming, or some important festival coming, or program is coming, we have to give the first priority to the program only. Then second preference to the other one. So you have to make sure that everything should be planned. But we don't do that way. That is why, what do you do? Oh, today, I have a guest. So that means guest is priority and devotion is, Krishna is secondary. And then otherwise they may say, I have to finish my some purchase. I have to go there and I am on the shopping now. Oh, I'm so sorry, I cannot really come today because it's going to be late. So that means purchase is the second, purchase is the first, and Krishna is second. So here Narada Muni is saying that you have to give preference only to the devotion. After counseling the king, Narada Rishi departed. As he left, then he really got an impact, because this is Narada Muni. No? So when something comes from these high Mahatmas, it has so much of weightage. And he was really started crying and crying. Oh, Gaurasundara, Gaurasundara, Gaurasundara. He was crying to such an extent that night, Gaurasundara appeared with his associate before Swarna Sena. The Lord blessed him and said, in my pastime, when I come, you will become Buddhimantakan and will serve me in many ways. Yeah, so that's a part of the Chaitanya Charitamrita. You will have, it's a small portion will be coming there. Then the pilgrimage next came to Harikara Kshetra, where Lord Shiva dances and sings Gauranga's names in bliss. At Harikara Kshetra, both Vishnu and Shiva, Lord Shiva, are present in one deity as Hari and Hara. Hari means Vishnu, Hara means Shiva. So, however, Hara, who is Lord Shiva, is the servant of Vishnu, because he is the first Vaishnava. Vaishnavanam Sada Sambhu. Lord Shiva is the first Vaishnava. So he is the first to worship actually of all the Vaishnavas. That is why we really have Sada Shiva in the Gaudiya Math temple because of this. Because he is the first Vaishnava. So the prasadam has to, because Krishna, after offering prasadam, the Naivedyam to Krishna, that prasadam has to be first offered to Lord Shiva actually. It is there in the mantra also. When you really see the offering prasadam, it's all there as the Vaishnavas. All the prasadam for the Vaishnava. So he is the includer in that Vaishnava. So he takes the first prasadam. So Shiva is the foremost of the Vaishnavas. So now again Shiva Tattva, Vishnu Tattva, all those things are there, but actually Sadashiva is actually Vishnu Tattva. Okay. So anyway, so when there is a big story. If you really read the book on Shiva Tattva, which I was fortunate to translate in Tamil, in Shiva Tattva, we understand that Lord Shiva, after he was defeated by Lord Krishna, Dwaraka Krishna, the Lord Shiva ran away from Kashi and came to this place, and throwing everything out, renouncing everything, he ran away here, and then he was really staying here at this place. This is a Harikara Kshetra. Kshetra means a place where you are staying. Okay. So here we're saying, yes, the pilgrimage next went to Harikara Kshetra, where Lord Shiva dances and sings Gauranga's names in bliss. In Kashi, he chants the names of names are Lord Rama, Ramanama. He chants Lord Rama's name in the right ears of the dying person in Kashi, and they get liberation. They go to Vaikunta or Brahman, depending on whatever that he wants to give. But here, he does not do that. So here, if you really pray to Lord Shiva, that is Sadashiva here, is Vishnu Tattva. When you pray, what exactly he will do? He will bestow the mercy to get bhakti to Gaura Sundara. Gaura Sundara. So this is very special. So that means this is the original form of Sadashiva. That is a Vishnu Tattva. Okay. So then, after visiting Harihara Kshetra, the Parikrama party proceeded to the Devapalli. Devapalli is a place, also is called Narasimhapalli. Narasimhapalli, this is the place where Lord Narasimhadev, after killing Prahlad Maharaj, came to rest actually. This is the place. And remember, like, you must have heard that. The Prahlad Maharaj is the one who finally was really pacifying. So here, this is the place where he was pacified. So Narasimhadev sat at this place. But also remember, there was no seva. No seva in the sense, the Lord Narasimhadev is there. He really killed Hiranyakashipu, and bloods were all over. Even on his matted hair, blood was all sprayed out. But nobody was washing. Nobody was doing seva because everybody was afraid. Even Lakshmi Devi was afraid to really go near Lord Narasimhadev. He did not go. Lord Brahma, no, he said, if I go near him, he will kill me. There will be another Hiranyakashipu, because I was the one who gave the boons to these Hiranyakashipu. And if he sees me, finished. Another Hiranyakashipu Vada will happen. He will kill me. Second Hiranyakashipu is me. So he said, I am not going. Lord Shiva was actually trying to really send. Finally, he sent only Prahlad Maharaj. And Prahlad Maharaj was not in the service mood. But it is said that he eventually also helped to really clean the blood. And whatever the picture that you were really seeing there, on the other side, you see a lake. There is a lake. That is the same lake where Lord Narasimhadev washed himself from all the blood, and he rested. And I didn't really put that picture of a tree place where now the tree is there, but may not be the original one. That was a place he really sat. Narasimhadev sat there. This is the place. And you are seeing Narasimhadev's deity. Do you think that this deity was made? No. At the place where he sat, this deity manifested. It is one of the self-manifested deities, like the Bange Bihari and also Radha Ramana. So many, because some people are really saying, no deity worship, you are all idol worshipper. What do you mean idol? Idol we are not worshipping, we are worshipping deity. These are all self-manifested deities. That means Lord himself is giving, you worship me like this. It is an amazing place. So when Prahlad Maharaj approached the Lord, Narasimhadev told him, oh Prahlad, I came to really rescue you. Please, excuse me for coming a little late because of this manipulating so many times and years and leap years, etc., because of the boon that Hiranyakashipu really got. You ask me any boon, I will give you. Then Prahlad Maharaj said, I am not a businessman. See, businessmen will always have something. Their brain is different. He said, I am not a businessman. I am your eternal servant. And you are my eternal master. Oh, Narasimhadev is told, But still, please ask for a boon, because I won't come like this, all the time. This is a unique opportunity. You ask for a boon for you. Oh, Prahlad Maharaj said, I do not want to be distanced from you by any benediction. This is the thing again. If anyone is really approaching a senior devotee or guru for bestowing some, this kind of thing, then they don't have any affection. If one has affection to his guru, he will not ask anything. Only he will want to give. Okay, this is a symptom. So he's saying, if I ask you any benediction, then I am distancing from you. No. Please grant me so that I remain always close to your lotus feet. This asking business and this everything, helping, I want help, and this everything is because you feel not closer. If you're closer, then you don't feel asking anything, any favor at all. You always want to make that person happy. This is what Sutta Bhakti in terms of Krishna also. See, Anyabilashita Sunyam Jnana Karmavi Anavritam Anukuliyena Krishnanu Silanam Bhakti Uttama. Why is saying that? Only for whatever that, if you think that by doing this, Krishna will be happy. I may not be happy, but Krishna will be happy. That is Sutta Bhakti. If you are approaching somebody that think that I want to be happy, so I am really doing this and doing everything, then that is not Sutta Bhakti at all. So he's saying, who's saying? Prahlad Maharaj is saying, and he was saying also, still, Narasimha was pursuing. You have to ask. It's a rare opportunity. Okay, I will ask only one, this thing. Please, my father has done tremendous, so much sinful acts he has done. Please excuse him and liberate him. He is not asking for himself. He is asking for his own father, who did so much of cruelty on him. He threw him from the top of the mountain. He wanted to kill him in any several ways, and one after another. And even now, look at how he is doing. What he is saying. Please liberate my father. He is not asking liberation for himself. Oh, he said. Then Narasimha Dev said, it's already done. Because you are a Uttama Bhakta. Because you have Kanistha Bhakta, Madhyama Bhakta, and Uttama Bhakta, you are a Uttama Bhakta. Kanistha Bhakta means who has really taken initiation. Initiation and is now doing sadhana. I will liberate 7 generations before and 7 generations after. Done. If it's the Madhyama Bhakta means he is the one who is also, he is preaching, he is bringing so many devotees, so many things he is doing, so many seva he is doing. Madhyama Adhikari means for 14 levels, 14 generations before and 14 generations after liberated. You are a Uttama Bhakta. 21 generations from before and 21 generations that is going to happen. I am liberating. It's already done. You don't have to ask for it. Your qualification itself, you got it. Oh, then he was wondering. Oh, but then please ask again. Please, you ask for a real boon. Then Prahlad said, I will ask this, but you should not say no. I am asking you that all the sins of everyone in this world, let them all the sins come upon my head, and let me fall into the hell and suffer for every single of these sinners. Look at here, always, people are saying, Jesus Christ, was really killed because, because of the what? He's taking our sins or something. Look at Prahlad, what Prahlad is saying. But actually that was not for our sin. He did not die because of the other sins. No, it was part of these whatever it is. But all these people, they made it like that. Oh, he died for us. Oh, there you go. So that is all the business. But here this is genuine Prahlad. He is saying, put all the sins on me, let me suffer for all the sinners. Please liberate all those sinners. Let them go to get liberation. Let me suffer. And by hearing this, Narasimhadev could not believe what this, he could not believe. And he said, "Oh Prahlad, nobody has conquered me, but now you defeated me. I am defeated by you now, because I cannot do that. It is not possible. But only one thing I can do. Whoever is actually listening to this story, this history of between us and all this my Leela that I really came in this form to save you, if one hears this katha, yes, they will be automatically liberated. That is the only thing I can give. But I really, submit my defeat." So look at here. So he says, Narasimhadev says, "You have conquered me with your love." Narasimhadev told Prahlad. "But if anyone comes here, takes my charanamrita," where again, this same Narasimhapulli we are talking about. We were there. It's an amazing place. You see the vibration, it is nice. We sang Namaste Narasimhaya at this place, same hall. Anyway, I have the video also, but anyway, so for this class, I am not preparing that one. So if anyone comes here, takes my charanamrita and takes bath in the kunda, that's the kunda that I was talking about, just to the other side. You are seeing the space there, that side. Anyway, my finger is that way. So if you go, there is a lake. You also take bath in this kunda. All his sins and even the tendency to sin will be also washed away. There are two things. If you go to Ganga and then deep in Ganga, not in first time, you have to keep on taking deep many times. Your sins will eventually wash away. But what about the sins you are making after that? Right? See, these guys, you will eat meat and then go there to the Ganga and then take the dip. Sins are washed out and then come back and eat the same thing. Chicken, mutton, everything, they'll continue the same thing. What is the use then? There's no use. So here what he is saying is, if one takes the charanamrita from this place and take bath in the kunda, the tendency to really do any sin will also go away. That's also washed away. That means perfectly the root is taken out. This kunda will remain here until the earth destruction. Then, anyway, so here, okay, so we are talking about the Narasimhapalli. We'll cover one more and then we'll put that. That is called Madhya Dvipa. So Madhya Dvipa, on the second day of Navadvipam Parikrama, the party went to Madhya Dvipa, southwest of Godruma. The 7 great sages Marichi, Atri, Angira, Pulaha, Krautu, Pulastya and Vasishta once approached Lord Brahma in Satyuga and spoke with him about the golden Lord, who was destined to manifest in the age of Kali. They discussed Gaurahari's process of distributing prema to all regardless of their qualification or social position. They inquired from the creator about the nature of Gaurahari's prema. In answer, Brahma told them to go to Navadvip Dham and chant the holy name that Gaurahari eternally propagates, and thereby receive his mercy and realization of his transcendental nature and speciality. Anyway, so like that they all came here at this place, and then also there are other places which is not written here. There are so many places actually. It's only summary is there. Lord Shiva also wanted to really hear about Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu at this place. So he was really coming. That's what the picture I really have there. Then Naimisharanya. Actually, there are two Naimisharanyas. There is one in Uttar Pradesh, in India, of course, but Uttar Pradesh. And there is one in this Madhya Dvipa. This Naimisharanya is, everyone must have heard about the Naimisharanya, about the other one. So there are two of them, as I mentioned. The one in UP is where Sri Sutta Goswami narrated Srimad Bhagavatam to the 60,000 assembled rishis. This is the Bhagavatam we have obtained that has 18,000 verses. But this same Sutta Goswami also narrated Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata in this Naimisharanya, in the Madhya Dvipa. A lot of people may not be really knowing about all these things, because Gauranga Mahaprabhu, you see, Gaura Prema, or Gauranga Mahaprabhu, the devotion to Gauranga Mahaprabhu is not for everybody. Because without Gauranga Mahaprabhu's mercy, one cannot really get Krishna Prema. And getting Krishna Prema is not easy. So that is why a lot of scriptures, the normal people will not be really knowing about all these. So this Naimisharanya, which is in this Madhya Dvipa, where not 60,000 rishis, 88,000 sages attended that time. Okay, so here that is a place. So this is also in the same Madhya Dvipa. Actually, part of the Madhya Dvipa only. But the Lord Shiva, what happened was Mahadeva left his bull Nandi and rode here on a swan to hear this Harikatha. So this Harikatha that was being given by Sutta Goswami about Chaitanya Bhagavata. So to hear that, Lord Shiva wanted to come, but the Nandi was getting delayed. So he was not ready to really take Lord Shiva to this place. But Lord Shiva did not want to lose even a single moment of, he wanted to hear everything. Look at the devotion, how the thing is. I was talking about, because people, do not really give proper importance to the Harikatha. So that is their problem. So here, look at Lord Shiva. He did not even want to waste even a single minute. So then immediately what happened was Lord Brahma's swan, Vimana was there. He just took the swan, and then they came here. Came together. That is the reason you see the picture there. So because he really wanted to get the bull Nandi to be ready, but he was not ready. Then look at the right side. You see the same Lord now actually using the swan, which is